Well, hello everybody, and we're here to give our update, our regular updates, and this is the update as of August 9th, 2019, and this report is on Public Works. The 57th term of the Six Nations elected council has now secured over $32 million in capital project, O&M, and vehicle purchase funding since the election in November of 2016. Last year alone, through these projects, we were able to provide 70 community members with jobs working for the contractors, and we also promoted local spending, which has had an economic impact of $15.25 million in our community. We also currently have funding proposals submitted to various funding opportunities amounting to over $2 million for additional work for community buildings and infrastructure. We also ask that you stay tuned for a major funding announcement that will be made on August 10th. Surprise, so we can't talk about it. The Phase 1 water main extensions project will be completed in September of 2019. The contractor just needs to complete final tie-ins at the intersection of Chiefswood Road and 3rd Line and install water main under the railroad tracks on the east end of 4th Line. The Six Nations Public Works Office and A6N are also working collaboratively for residential hookups. Please be advised that community members will have to pay for their connections to the water main. If you want to hook up, please call Public Works at 519-445-4242. The Six Nations landfill site is still on summer hours, which means that it will be open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., with the gates closing at 5:15 p.m. Our next household hazardous waste event is scheduled for Saturday, November 2nd, at the Six Nations landfill site from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Construction to close the landfill site and build a new transfer station is now underway. A6N is the contractor for this project, which has provided 15 local jobs to our community members, work for their local subcontractors, and more community funding through the Six Nations Economic Development Trust. We anticipate that the transfer station will be built by October 2019 and that the landfill site will be closed by December 2019. There is no disruption anticipated for waste disposal, meaning that the community will be able to dispose of their waste at the landfill site, either by throwing their waste in garbage pits or bins at the new transfer station, which will be on the same site just south of the current recycling area. Please stay tuned to your local radio stations and follow Six Nations Elected Council social media and check for updates on our website for the project. We will be signing a short-term contract with a private landfill site in Niagara Falls to receive the waste. They have an impressive facility where they have many initiatives to give waste new life, such as turning their landfill site gas into power. In order to complete this project, we will need to bring in clay fill to cover the landfill site. We have completed testing on this soil and will make all soil samples available to the community through a web link, which is available on our website and through our social media. The clay will be sampled and analyzed every 5,000 cubic meters or 10 truckloads. We have started to bring in the soil this week, and the trucking route is from Highway 6 to 4th Line to the landfill site. If you have any questions or concerns, please visit our website or our social media pages, as we have a newsletter and frequently asked questions document specifically for this project. If anyone has any further questions, please contact Michael Montour at the Six Nations Public Works Office at 519-445-4242. You can speak with him over the phone or make an appointment to see him at a time convenient for you. We will also be completing line painting in August, and bridge number 7, which is located on Chiefswood Road between 3rd and 4th Line, will be closed for rehabilitation effective Wednesday, August 21st. And will not reopen until Wednesday, October 3rd. Vehicles will be able to access up to 1418 Chiefswood Road from 4th Line and up to 1351 Chiefswood Road from 3rd Line. There will be no through access during this time. This project is being fully funded by Indigenous Services Canada and the Ministry of Transportation, Ontario. Just some quick facts about the bridges. Six Nations has secured nearly $3 million from the Ministry of Transportation Ontario and Indigenous Services Canada to replace 2 bridges and rehabilitate 3 others over the past 6 years. Six Nations has our bridge network assessed by engineers every 2 years to ensure community safety. The most recent bridge assessment determined that Six Nations has 9 bridges that need to be rehabilitated. one that needs to be replaced, and a steel cross culvert that needs to be replaced at a total estimated cost of approximately $4.5 million. We are prioritizing these needs and plan to complete this work over the next 10 years. We are also hard at work advocating for funds to address our infrastructure needs. We will be replacing the Stone Ridge peatland system and completing upgrades to the lagoons in the fall of 2019. These upgrades need to be completed so that our wastewater systems can properly support our growing and developing community for generations to come. We will also be installing solar panels on Fire Station Number 1, and we expect to have this completed and operational in the fall of 2019. And lastly, the Six Nations Elected Council has secured more annual funding from the Ministry of Transportation for roads and bridges. Therefore, in August and September, we will be able to resurface 5 road sections throughout the community.